Never bought it ever again.
Just bite the bullet and pay somebody to wax it for you.
Exactly.
Just in case. I don't know about you guys, but my power was flickering earlier for some reason, so
Wasn't here.
No? Probably an accident
who
somewhere.
knows.
So
I spent the
there's-
weekend with 1 megabyte down because of the weather.
No.
It was a long weekend.
God damn.
Oh wait, I remember what that's like.
Oh, when you lived at your dad's.
Caveman times, man.
In 1 week, I'll be able to play this game.
Yeah. No, in 1 week I'll be able to download half of it. Then I gotta wait another week.
What was it called again? Wild Blue?
Yes, Wild Blue, the internet service provider through DirecTV.
What's that thing?
Mm-hmm.
It was.
It's still a thing,
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
That was the only internet provider that could reach his dad's house.
Is it out in the country?
It's in the sticks.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Not quite out in the country, but it is
Pick up
kind of
your
out in
phone?
the woods.
It's a
Yes.
phone too.
Galaxy S8.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
Samsung.
living on a
Yeah,
farm
I
is
know,
awful.
but
Better hope it doesn't catch fire.
Or explode.
Well, in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
oh, you have.
Pixel 2 XL.
Okay. See, I was able to narrow down my search for a new phone by one important detail. This still has a headphone jack.
So,
Does the Pixel not have?
Yeah, but the
Nope.
iPhone X
Why?
has animal emojis. Emojis.
Is that really a selling point?
Oh, I mean,
it's
they-
poop emojis based off your actual face. How is that not a selling point?
Does it say? Did you say poop emojis based on your actual?
Yes.
there is, yeah, they're animals and also poop.
Yes. That was the
There's-
selling point for the iPhone X.
That's
Mhm.
horrible.
I dated a girl
It's pretty good
who was
face tracking
obsessed with
technology.
the poop
really.
emoji. I don't
Of
know
all
why.
things they
Like,
could
it's a
applied
stupid-
it to.
It's a stupid thing, but it shows off the potential for face tracking that the phone has, which is actually pretty damn good.
My dad is obsessed with it.
Considering it's a phone.
It's so weird.
What is?
I dated a girl who was obsessed with the poop emoji.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did this
He got me
translate?
pajama bottoms that has the poop emoji all over
Yeah,
it.
no, you gave me the poop emoji for Remy,
Oh,
the
yeah.
stuff thing.
Did she enjoy that?
Yep.
Dogs love poop. And he also has a pair of poop emoji shoes.
Yeah, see, this seems a bit too far.
Too far, not far enough.
And he actually does wear them.
No, it's definitely too far. Like when they made a movie about the poop emoji.
What?
Well,
The
just
emoji
about
movie?
emoji.
Yeah.
It was apparently awful.
I mean, what else do you expect?
Kind of like Sausage Party. That movie was.
I mean, at least Sausage Party didn't waste the talents of Sir Patrick Stewart.
He was in that.
Yes.
He
Oh,
was the
Sir
poop
Patrick
emoji.
Stewart. I think you said Sarah Patrick Stewart. I'm like, who the hell is that?
Guys, I had not realized this, but at the 10th level, I can expend both of my wild shapes to transform into an air elemental, an earth elemental, a fire elemental, or water elemental.
Didn't you turn into an Earth Elemental?
You'd absolutely know.
Yeah,
Never mind.
because you were trying to communicate with me when I.
I think just a couple sessions ago you were Quetzalcoatl.
What's the-
Was he here?
Oh,
Oh,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
the
No, right.
bird
I
snake
can't
dragon
remember if
thing.
you left early that session or if you weren't able to make it. Maybe a bit of both.
What are we gonna do with Bart here?
Keep him around as a
Yeah.
random gnome or guest character. We'll find out.
Okay. Cards. Kevin,
Do you guys remember what happened last time?
Wait, who's got who has
Walker got
poison
himself in
spray?
trouble.
Yes, I'm at my parents'.
Thank you.
Do you want to explain how you got there?
Sheets.
Right. So you weren't here last time, right?
Please.
So, we were trying to be sneaky in a city, and since I was a otherworldly elf, I would have stuck out at the city. So I decided to kind of go in as a bird for a while,
Yeah.
and like
Gets better.
every hour just like redo it, someplace, someplace so people couldn't see me.
Like the Amworks Studio.
Exactly.
Yes.
But then they started going down. Then the rest of these guys started going down an elevator, and I was like, I probably can't go down as a bird because someone's gonna notice.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll turn into a rat and get on there.
Yeah, nobody will notice that.
Oh no.
Instead of just-
People noticed that. A guard or someone else stomped on me.
Oh no.
A random citizen tried to kick you.
Tried to
and
kick
the
you.
guards started to attack you.
Attack you.
No.
And then I turned back into normal, and I was like, hey, guards, and they arrested me, and then I used plane shift to shift myself back to my parents' house with the guards attached to me.
While handcuffed.
In the
While
face.
handcuffed.
Ah.
And so I arrived at my parents' place. I tried to electrocute the guards,
Yeah.
but because my hands were handcuffed, it didn't work. So my parents subdued them. My sister unhandcuffed me because I tried to polymorph twice into something small to get out of the handcuffs. Didn't work again, and so I unfortunately had to ask for my sister's help.
Oh no. That's the worst thing I've heard.
And yeah, that's it. So now I'm in the Feywild in my parents' place with 2 unconscious guards that are tied up.
And we're in an elevator.
Yes.
In
No,
the
You
we're
city.
guys
not
did
now.
make it down the elevator.
Oh yeah.
And what city are we?
Well, yeah, so you were in the city of Carmina Gallica.
Okay, on our way
You
to-
had traveled, you had hit the coast
Okay.
and then traveled to the desert, and that's where you had that encounter, right?
Right, yeah, the worms.
So from there, you guys had traveled north up until the point you were hit this sea,
Mhm.
and then you followed the coastline up to Carmina Gallica.
Thank
You flew everybody on your back as a Quetzalcoatl.
I'm so helpful.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize that I could become a Quetzalcoatl.
It's true. It's a new animal shape.
I'm
And
very
so
excited.
you guys are currently,
Why
if
did
you can
just
see
slide
that,
down to the bottom of the elevator and wait
essentially
for us?
peninsula on the inner sea.
It was
in the
underground.
city of Carmina Gallica.
No, it's not.
No.
Preparing to head
I thought it
towards
was- no.
Atlantis.
I love you.
We're on a
I like to
cliff.
compliment you.
Oh. See, I got confused there.
What
He
part's
thought we were
confusing?
inside the casino.
I thought the elevator was going below ground.
Technically, yes, but it was facing. It's on a sheer cliff wall.
I didn't realize that, so I could have flown
Huh?
down.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I feel like everybody else knew that.
Yeah.
Did anybody else not know that? I thought I had made it clear that it was an outdoor elevator. That
Well,
was
no, I
attached.
remember it being an outdoor elevator. I still
seaside
thought it
platform.
was like down into the ground.
Oh, something over?
Oh, that's fine.
It's okay.
Nobody's listening.
Yeah.
Everyone's listening. The whole world listens.
The whole world listens. Oh shit! We
Yeah.
better step up our game.
Guys, keep it PG.
Government's listening.
The government.
I mean, that was probably to begin with.
Do you think the government would pay for the plans to listen to us with net neutrality getting repealed?
Do you think they'd have to pay?
Would we have to pay?
Yes.
Yes, we have to pay. For
We have to
them
pay
listen to
extra so
us.
that the government can listen into us. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the little packs of cards that have. It's green. It has cards. in it.
Kevin?
Kevin.
I have no idea where they are.
Also, so many smells.
Are they not in the box?
Huh?
So many smells. How did that happen?
That thing over there and that thing on the
You mean these?
senses.
Cards?
Yes. Thank you.
Did I throw
The,
everything away over there?
Item cards?
The pre-made cards or the
The
deck of cards?
Deck of cards. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
You probably need this one.
Well, you got in the way.
Change the green.
You left.
The druid ones.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, all the cards and
I
stuff,
needed to see.
all D&D stuff is in this box.
Okay.
do you still have a person?
Yeah, so would you like it?
Yes, please. I need to check something.
And so after seeing their friend transform from a rat and then teleport away with a couple guards and keeping their heads down during the commotion, everybody else found a lovely inn to stay at. Got a nice suite of rooms that were attached
Are we just waiting
to one
for him
another,
to come down?
and then used the magnificent mansion anyway. So yeah, right now you're just resting until you can figure out how to get your friend back.
We're 13, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not?
I was just wondering.
we getting close to 14 yet?
I feel like we've been
Probably.
13 a while.
You know, you're probably pretty close.
Well, let's just kill a guard and see what happens.
Oh, now you want to be a murder girl. Okay.
I think it'll be more than a guard.
We'll see how that goes.
Why don't we just take over the city?
So.
7 little spells are bomb.
What ones do you have to choose from?
I have Firestorm, Mirage Arcane, Plane Shift, Regenerate, and Reverse Gravity. But what are we doing, guys? Just chilling, waiting for...
Yeah, we kind of figured he would show back up eventually. He always does.
So what are you doing, having spent the remainder of your day and an evening at home?
Quick question. We're still heading to Atlantis? Okay. I wasn't sure if we changed paths or not.
Well, that's up to you.
I was just making sure.
So, woke up at
You
my
got
parents'
prodded
house.
awake by your sister in the morning. Get up.
Go away,
Get up,
bitch.
lazy ass. Come on, you've got to fix your problem. Get downstairs.
Get up, all that shit.
You gotta fix your problem.
Alright, so go down to the kitchen.
Your mom and dad are currently eating breakfast and seated at the table, but with their arms tied, blindfolded, currently not gagged, are the 2 prisoners with some meager food in front of them.
What are his parents eating? Are they just casually munching on oatmeal?
They're making some, like salted meats and eggs, things like that.
Oh.
It is porridge for the 2 prisoners they've had.
How are they eating with their hands tied?
They've got bowls.
They've got mouths.
Okay. Hey, Ma. Hey, Dad.
Hi, son. Good to see you finally awake.
Oh,
Finally,
they're
we're
mad.
Yeah, I was a bit exhausted after yesterday.
They're
Oh,
mad.
really?
They're mad at you.
Well, glad to see that you're getting enough sleep after all that hard effort. Getting arrested and all. Must be really hard work these days.
Yeah, it is. So I was thinking, yeah, I would take these guys back to, the city where it came from, drop them off kind of at the front, and then go back on my way. It was nice seeing you.
As a father, you really should give him some stern warnings about getting arrested as a rat.
He's just kind of nodding at this point and eating. Your mother is like, "This, that's your plan?
Yeah.
You're just going to drop them off at the front gate and hope nobody sees you?" Or...
Well, I mean, after that, I'll probably turn into a bird and get away before. I mean, yeah.
How well did polymorph go the other time?
Into birds, it was great. Only the rat was the problem.
Right. Well, there's the slight problem, of course, that these people have seen you.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
One of the
I was-
but
I
the
was-
other one goes like,
well, I mean, I was only planning on being. I was planning on being hidden whenever I was in the city.
Well, dear, how well did that work for you last time?
Well, it was great when I was a bird, which is what I'm planning to do now. I didn't know people would immediately kill a rat.
I do wonder sometimes. What's your wisdom score?
I think like 10 or 11.
Not
No.
great.
No, that's average. You
Yeah.
should know better.
He should. He really should. Well, I suppose if you're ready to go back, then by all means, whenever you're ready, just a little warning next time would go a long way.
I know. I was panicking a bit.
I can see. that very clear to us. This is just chuckles and other guys. Fucking idiot.
Hey.
And your dad's like, not at the table.
It's okay, not at the table, but at the table.
Breakfast is a sacred tradition. Alright, so what are you doing?
I'm just doing all the spell slot things. Alright, so I'm gonna ask him this time. Okay. Can you guys link your arms like that?
The guards?
Yes. Can you like hold hands?
They can't see. They're blindfolded.
Okay, here. I
You're
can't.
unblindfolding.
No, I'm just linking their hands.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Now, are you guys okay with going back to your city?
Fuck you. One of them's like, God damn it, Dan, shut up. Just get us back.
Okay, Dan, are you okay with this? Because if not, you might actually be left here.
Oh no!
Dan? Dan?
I didn't sign up for this shit.
Dan!
My hands are linked, asshat.
Okay. I'm gonna plane shift to the, well, I imagine in my mind, the front gate of the city or whatever.
Okay. You're just plane shifting right to the front gate.
Well, that's kind of what I'm just like trying to plane shift around there,
Mm-hmm.
and then the plane shift is kind of not very accurate.
Uh-huh. Yep. Let's go ahead and see what happens here.
Is Dan gonna be dismembered? That would be
No.
hilarious.
I don't think dismemberment's really in the cards.
It
At
is.
least not for the plane shift stuff.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Dan a lieutenant?
Ah!
Dan!
No, but he almost had that promotion coming up.
Damn.
Who knows what'll happen now?
Cheap ass
Is it possible
boxes.
for a run to end up in a volcano?
Or-
Is there a volcano near there?
Or a rat hole.
Anything is possible.
Depends how specific you're allowed to be with plane shift.
You're allowed to be. I mean,
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's as specific as you want.
Here's the dice
It
roller
doesn't
if you
quite
guys
have
need it.
the limitations that teleportation has, where it's like, depending on your level of intimacy with the area, you could fail. Plane
well, it
shift-
has some. Let me pull up plane shift.
Plane shift doesn't have exactly that amount of randomness. You're correct in that it's not super precise,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's also well, it doesn't have the negative consequences type.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you just roll a d20 for me?
Ooh, lad.
A1.
Oh no!
You plane shift to the gates,
Okay.
straight to the front of the gates,
Okay. Like.
like in between a new set of guards.
Oh!
Front gates.
Did both guards come with him?
Oh yeah, the guards are there with him. So you have just appeared with sort of anticlimactic sort of sound. You sort of appear at the front gates now with two blindfolded and bound guards in between these other armed guards, and with a line of people behind you waiting to get into the city. Some people coming out. You know, just sort of right there, middle of everything.
Do I get a surprise round?
Or make a initiative roll.
Hi.
Would be-
Bye. That'd be a 5.
So 8.
Yeah, no, you do not get a surprise round.
Oh, come on! That's the definition of a surprise round.
Well, you're about
It's
10 too slow. If there was a
Surprise
number-
round doesn't rely on initiative, damn it. It relies on, oh my god, there's suddenly someone here.
Well, you didn't know where you were going to appear anyway.
I knew I was going to suddenly appear somewhere, though.
Did you have a specific plan for that?
Yes.
Go
No.
to gold.
No. No. Immediately turn into a bird and fly away.
Okay. I'll.
And the most I was going to do here is just shove them and then turn into a bird and fly away.
I will let you turn into a bird.
Okay. I'm flying away. Out of the city.
What's your speed?
Let me figure out what bird I
Because
turned
you
into.
are absolutely not out of range yet, my friend.
This has been a wonderful adventure.
It's
We haven't even
been
done
lovely
anything.
knowing you.
We weren't staying anywhere close to the front gate, were we?
No.
No, what is?
No one can hear the
I
commotion.
hope he
I
turned
think
into like a
we're, like,
bird
at
of
a
prey or
casino.
something.
Hmm?
That's
I think we're at one of the casino hotels.
Yeah.
That is correct. You guys decided to
Any
upset
beast, okay.
one of
Let
the
me pull up.
one of the hotels, lovely hotels by the casinos.
It just didn't live up to the mansion standards.
So we were disappointed.
Yeah.
Did we wreck it?
No.
I mean, it's kind of hard to beat a mansion with your own personal treehouse.
That
True.
makes sense. And Harry.
Okay. So yeah,
It's not there.
what is your speed as a bird?
Let me pull up
Yeah, we
what
ghosts.
bird I'm
And
getting.
since you cannot dash, since your action is transforming.
Yeah.
We have servants that do whatever.
Something.
Your house is so nice.
Thank you.
She hasn't been here in a while.
I haven't been here in a while and it smells nice and I haven't seen that yet except on Facebook but not in real life.
Good old space boat.
What?
You can go ahead and talk with them. I'm trying to figure out what I'm turning into.
I mean, well,
We're
they
literally
don't-
waiting for you.
They don't know anything that's happening. You guys wake up cozy and comfortable in the mansion inside another comfortable and cozy set of rooms that you didn't even use. With like nice towels and food that you'll have to pay extra for if
But
you
shitty
eat, all
robes.
I
those kinds of
eat
things.
all the food. I have no
Okay.
impulse control.
All right.
We have a mansion that serves literally everything.
You go through.
And you decide to eat the hotel food.
Including
She
the
is only like
alcohol?
what, 2 feet
Yeah,
tall.
of course.
She can only
Oh,
eat so
so
much.
you also drink a lot of alcohol as well.
I drink
Oh, boy.
an average amount of alcohol.
Just first thing in the morning,
Oh no, not first thing. in
or
the
did you do that? Or are you saying you did this before you would have went to bed?
morning. Before I went to bed, I had
Okay.
Have
Sure.
everything in the mansion.
impulse control. It's lacking.
Okay. Well, you may get charged when you leave the room.
Oh, alright. I munch on some more potatoes.
What's that bird?
Shitbird.
For Christ's sake, man.
She's looking for the world's fastest bird. You should just
Apparently
be
it
an owl.
matters.
No, I'm just.
An owl in every situation, Walker.
You could probably morph into a dinosaur.
Raven, owl, hawk. Want to pick one? Assuming that's probably the max you could probably morph into.
No, I can probably morph into a lot of shit. I'll be an eagle.
Eagle.
Flying speed of 60.
Okay, flying speed of 60. Well, you're out of range of the spears.
Okay.
It's good news. You're not by any means out of range for the longbow.
Okay.
So, let's see how this goes.
Do they already have like the longbow out?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
There's essentially, like, think of it like 3 sets of guards. There's
Mhm.
2 and 2 at the gates. Spearman, knight with shield and sword. Up the top, longbowman.
Okay.
So, 2 longbowmen firing at you. 1 misses. What's your bird AC?
12.
12. Another one hits. Which is going to be...
And he falls from the sky.
we'll find out.
Surely not.
Do.
We can heal him.
8
We're not
piercing
there.
damage.
Yeah, that reverts me.
Oh no!
fall out of the sky.
Do I?
Assuming you were taking a relatively angled path, you don't
Yeah.
take 60 feet of fall damage. You do take.
Well, do I have time before I hit the ground to cast another polymorph?
I mean, you've used your turn, but let's see if you can use your reaction. Make another initiative check.
Things just aren't going well for Walker.
20.
Whoa!
Sure. Cast a spell.
Nice.
I am going to cast a spell and turn into.
Another.
Does it have a casting time of a bonus action
No.
Oh.
or a reaction?
Nope. It's an action.
Yeah, I think it's probably an action.
One action.
God damn, where the hell is it?
You got 60 feet. I'd have to double.
Yeah,
that.
that's what I meant, like, before I hit the ground.
Yeah, so you got about 40 feet once you fell. Well, you had some forward momentum. I'll give you 60 on 60 and prone.
Wait, what?
You fell.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, you're prone.
Oh, so I hit the ground? I couldn't
Well,
cast it
Did
before.
you have a spell you could cast that was a bonus action or a reaction that you're going to use?
No. But I
Okay.
mean, is there enough time in between? Do I need to calculate the math. 9.8 meters per second.
Walk.
No.
Just put on the ring.
Maybe. Yeah.
You do not
No.
have 6 seconds
Okay.
until you hit the ground.
Okay. So, yes, I was just planning to do polymorph again.
Okay. So you do take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the impact. You are prone. God damn, let's roll initiative, guys.
Like all
Everybody?
No.
No.
Just Walker.
Oh.
I was thinking maybe.
Because
maybe the rest.
he's...
That'd be a 3.
God
God damn it! That's gonna be 6.
Oh boy.
And this is how your character
Let's go.
dies.
I don't think so.
You rolled a 3. Or a 6 total.
6, yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. One longbowman is pretty. You got 60 feet? Alright. We'll go ahead and simplify this. Christ alive. There's going to be 2 more bow shots fired at you before you have a chance to move. They both miss. A knight and a guard, a spearman, both move towards you and make it right within 5 feet of you, but unable to hit you, and now it's your turn. So, got anything?
So, since that was a bit weak, I'm gonna be inspired by her and turn to a Quetzalcoatl.
Whoa.
Okay. Okay. So your action is turning into a Quetzalcoatl.
Yes.
You've got a bit of foliage above you, so you kind of have to squeeze a little bit, but
I have foliage.
yeah, along the path were some trees.
Okay.
It's not like you have a canopy to worry about,
Yeah.
but you have to shift a little bit as you polymorph into this gigantic flying creature.
Yes.
And obviously everybody's surprised. There are people shrieking now because there's combat in the streets with some random asshole magician.
You turn into a dragon.
And then I fly away.
What's your flying speed?
I can't find it online.
It's in the Sword Coast Adventures, isn't it? Because I don't have that book.
Christ. Gets what?
60 feet.
60. Okay, so you get another 60 feet. Alright. At this point, everybody's on the ground is moving, but they're useless again. So we've got Longbowman once more. That's gonna miss. That's gonna miss as well. Next round, you're finally out. But people can fucking see you.
Yes.
Where are you going?
You just better fly away.
Yeah, I'm just like flying to like Like, what's the area around it look like again?
It's mostly open,
Mhm.
open field and hill type area. As the terrain around these cliffs that touch the sea is kind of raised up and gently slopes towards that point that is the city.
Mhm.
So it's a sort of gently sloping downward trend if you go away from it.
Mhm.
An otherwise sheer cliff face. So some trees and other things just around the area, a couple farms and stables.
Where's the
in some
nearest like
places.
forest?
Forests, you'd have to go a fair ways to reach forests, per se. You mean a forest
Copse
or
of
an
trees.
uninhabited area?
Area with a moderate amount of trees.
I mean, you could probably. I mean, there was, depending on what your definition of moderate, a couple of trees right there near the entrance, but there is not going to be something you, this large creature, could actually fully hide behind if
Mhm.
someone were able to see you.
Okay.
That is within real flying distance.
You'd have to fly out into the distance.
Yeah. How far do the sending stones work?
Pretty far. You can try and use it.
I'm gonna try to use the sending stone and just fly to the nearest forest.
Okay. You guys hear cacawing over the.
Who's holding the sending stone?
So,
I don't know what a snake flying eagle creature would sound like, but I'm gonna say chicken.
well,
It's the only other option besides chicken noises is saying it like a Pokemon. Quetzalcoatl.
Squall. Squall. Squall.
I like that
No,
better.
no, I like the chicken.
We can do a combination of both.
Yep. So that's what you guys hear over the sending stones.
That doesn't
Muse,
help.
what are you
Like, what
saying?
Muse, do you understand any of this? Chicken
Can
gobble?
I use
oh wait, I can't hear it. I've got the one that's connected to you.
I use speak with animals. You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate for a beast for the duration, which is 10
But is a
minutes.
Quetzalcoatl, does that count?
Like it's a
A
beast.
Quetzalcoatl is a beast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Right,
I use
because you
speak
can
with
transform into
animals.
them. So yeah, you can understand whatever he's saying, which is
What are you saying?
Hey guys, I ran into some trouble. I'm flying to the nearest forest, and I'll figure out what's happening then.
Alright, I speak back. What's the nearest forest? Northeast, southwest? Give us some more directions.
Can I see any
again
forest?
the only thing that I mean, you can see forests way out in the distance.
Mhm.
You're not entirely sure you could get there with polymorph. You could probably reach it,
Okay. And-
but it's way out to the east, away from them in the city.
Really far
Atlantis.
east.
Well, we're staying in a hotel right now. Do you want us to just stay put, or do you want us to send you a horse or
Ask him
something?
if he can plane shift again.
Can you plane shift again?
Not today.
Fuck.
What? I can come out as a hippogriff and pick you up.
No, that'll attract as much attention. I'll meet up with you guys tomorrow morning.
Alright,
I
sounds
guess we're
good.
staying another day.
Thanks for letting us know. No, we appreciate the update. I hope you're doing good. Stay
I
safe.
think the alcohol's backfiring on you, Muse. I'm getting the hiccups.
So
All
we
right.
go spend the day in a
So
casino.
what's your plan? Yeah, you guys get to spend the day at the hotel.
Just chilling.
Yeah, do we go to
You
the
have a day to
casino?
kill, because
I'm going to the
otherwise
casino.
you're leaving him
I
behind.
go to the casino with you specifically for the free drinks.
Oh boy. I think I'll go along just to keep an eye on them.
Are there free drinks at this casino?
No.
What? Why?
Yeah, I'm
Why would
definitely
they
gonna
give-
keep an eye
Why
on
would
them.
they give you free drinks?
Because then you make more bad gambling decisions.
Yeah,
You have
that's.
to pay money first to get free drinks.
I pay. How much money do you need for the free drinks?
You don't have any money.
I have
Mhm.
literally zero money.
Do I?
What can I trade for free drinks?
Water.
Water.
Does that mean you're looking for a job?
No, I
We don't really have any temp work available.
I have 2 dragon teeth.
I'm just gonna grab her by the scruff and just like carry her away. Like,
Okay.
nope,
Yeah.
Not today. let's go.
I actually still have 200 gold pieces, but I don't want to trade them for drinks.
You've had
But-
enough for one day,
I've had
Muse.
enough for one day.
But
I'm surprised you
gambling.
can still walk.
And
No
maybe
one's saying you
my
can't
friends
gamble.
Mhm.
I've given up on trying to stop you from that.
I mean, they will absolutely take your money.
That's what they think.
Gold is gold.
And are we ever gonna get a leash for this one here? Like we've been saying we're gonna do for the longest time?
Problem is we need one that changes size.
That's right, we've been trying to find one.
Or maybe more importantly, a muzzle.
Would one even exist
What, like a child leash?
that would expand as she does?
No, but you all have 50 feet of rope.
Very true.
That only does so much when she goes from a 2-foot tall gnome into a giant T-Rex.
I mean, hey, that's you guys' problem.
Yeah. That sounds like the first thing.
Ugh. We don't want to choke her.
Or do we?
Dun dun dun.
And if it would just use rope, even though she'd polymorph into a T-Rex, it would just break.
Alright, so Ren, what are you doing then, and what is everybody else doing with their free day?
But my
Is
friend-
anybody actually
I
doing
guess I'm
anything?
stuck with babysitting duty since
Yeah.
I've looked after Muse.
Thank you. Where do you want to go on babysitting duty?
Well, once I reach the forest, I kind of use my sending stone to ask. It's been too long.
Mhm.
I forgot your name.
Oh my goodness.
Are you serious?
Some
right
friend.
Of
Rogar.
course, you want to
Rogar.
talk to
now?
the
Hey,
the-
what's your face?
But guess who doesn't have a sending stone to talk to you?
I have it.
Hey Muse,
And I'm
can you
with
get
her,
the
so-
sending stone to Rogar?
No, I'm with Lila right now. We're in the casino.
We're about to go outside so she can frolic
Is
amongst
anyone
the
with
trees.
Rogar?
No.
No, all three of them are in casino.
God damn it.
Stay in the room.
Just,
What do you need?
Oh no, I went out.
Oh, you.
Oh, okay,
I'll
you
talk
went
to him
out?
tonight.
Okay, so in the meantime, what are you doing?
I'm just chilling.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Muse out to the forest so she can frolic amongst the trees.
You're out to.
I'm gonna use the.
Forest.
I'm using the. My little special rock thing. The
hut.
the
Lehman's
hut.
tiny hut?
Lehman's tiny hut.
Okay. The tiny hut. You know, the circle, the rock tiny hut.
Well, I always make it look like a rock.
A big rock.
Mhm.
Totally inconspicuous.
That's a nice boulder.
So you're just gonna hide out in the nearest forest,
Yeah.
a little over an hour by Quetzalcoatl away.
Yeah.
You have gone out
Yep.
for.
Exploring.
Okay, so just walking around.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
taking in
sights.
the sights, you know,
Mhm.
seeing if there's any cool shops.
It's very lively. There are tons of people selling various things. There's a ton of street vendors and buskers, street performers, things like that. Not a lot of magical shops per se, but a lot of people selling lots of things, like accessories, clothing, jewelry, weapons, tattoos,
Oh,
just
God.
about anything you can think of, really.
I want a tattoo.
Don't know if I need a new hat.
There
We're
would be
frolicking
a
amongst the
haberdashery
trees, remember?
in
I'm
the city.
frolicking amongst the trees, but if I see the tattoos,
Oh Jesus.
I think we're out of range of that stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys left, man.
You guys are still gambling, or about
No,
to,
we-
in theory.
I took her out to the forest to frolic and rubber butt against trees.
There isn't really a forest in the city.
It's just trees, like just a
There
couple
are
of trees.
occasional trees.
Yeah.
There's no forest or real wooded area.
Okay, then I tie my rope around her waist and we can walk through the city.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Alright, you now have a rope around your waist.
Okay,
You have been
And you
trying
are
to
Double-
walking.
Double knotted.
double knotted.
You get fewer strange looks than you think you might.
She's my pet.
It's not as surprising a sight as you might have thought it should be. Alright, so you're out and about, they're out and about, you're gambling?
Yep.
Alright, well, who wants to go first? The gamblers or the sightseers?
Gamblers
Okay. What game are you looking to play?
What are my options?
There are some card games. There's a dice game that looks similar to craps. There's some essentially devices that appear to be
Slots.
just slots.
What are
And
slots?
high-end area that seems to be having a dragon chess competition of some sorts.
I'm trying to think how good my character would be at dragon chess. What are the chances that I've played dragon chess before?
Are you proficient in a gambling set?
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. What are your insight and deception scores?
Insight is 2.
Okay.
Deception is 10.
10.
That's good.
And your intelligence score?
13.
15?
13.
13. Okay. Wait, it's a +2, a +10, and a +3?
A +2, a +10, and a +1. Unless that one's wrong.
13 should be a +2, right?
Maybe.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. It should
Okay. Maybe we never changed that.
be. You've probably heard of it, but never played it yourself.
I'm gonna stick to the slots.
Okay, slots it is. Easy
Damn,
enough.
Gambler.
You,
I don't have that much money to waste.
wait a minute, where did I put that? Oh, right. Oh, hang on, did I have a slot machine? No, I did, yep. There are a bunch of machines. You're not really sure, you've never seen them before, but there's signs above it, the area that say Sovereign's Gambit. You put in 5 gold coins, and then you get to spin it, and a bunch of dials turn, and essentially show your outcome. So, put up 5 gold, and then roll 3d6.
Somehow gets a 7.
What's the chance? 1 out of 6 times 1 out of 6 times 1 out of 6. What's 36 times 6? Go.
What?
36 times 6?
Yeah.
Number. You have a
36
calculator.
times 6?
Hold on. I got this.
216.
216. What's 216 divided by 3?
Wait, hang on. No, yeah, 216 over 3?
Wait, no.
No.
6 out of 216.
Katie, the thing
6? What?
I don't know what kind of math she's trying.
36?
He was joking that somebody had to roll a d6 and then said they got a 7.
Yeah.
No, but I'm figuring out the chance that you're gonna. You have a 2.7% chance of rolling the same number on all 3 die.
Oh.
I rolled a 1, a 3, and a 5.
Alright.
That
You
was
get
the
no reward.
97.3% chance. That
Yep,
was
so
the
all the
number.
symbols are different, and nothing comes out of the machine. It just says, try it again.
I try again.
Alright,
There's a 2.7% chance that this
that's
is.
another 5 gold, so you're down 10 now.
5, 6, 6.
You get 1 gold back, so you're down 9.
One more try.
Okay?
This game has a quick turnaround.
Mm-hmm. That's the point.
2, 2, 4.
2, 2, 4. You get another 1 gold back, but you're still down 13.
I'm gonna call it quits and go look around for using that.
Okay, so you're giving up already?
Yep.
Alrighty.
The odds were not in my favor.
They never are.
It can be really hard to win rewards, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you're just going back to find them
Yeah.
out about the streets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look to see if there's anything interesting.
What are you guys looking for? Anything in general? I mean, like I said, there's shops all over the place and street vendors trying to sell you food, like, you know, breads and sandwiches and, you know, skewers of meats.
Yeah,
and
this one probably
various
ate enough. Gotta work off that extra weight sheet.
I do. I'm looking specifically to get a tattoo.
Oh, I should say, before you left the hotel, there was a bill at the door for 92 gold.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck.
Damn.
That was a lot of gold.
Where did she even put it all?
Gotta burn a lot of calories to transform into things, man.
Yeah, that's true.
We have unlimited food.
I asked the tattoo vendors what tattoos they're selling.
Well, our lovely artists here are capable of just about anything your creative mind can think of.
That's really unfortunate because I don't have just a tattoo in mind. I should have considered one beforehand. I was forced to have this pirate tattoo, and I show off my left calf. And
Oh,
even
Cover up.
though-
Okay.
Yeah.
lovely, lovely. Okay. Well, we have a selection of things here if you'd like to look. Just some sample arts.
I look at this.
We do,
Do you do any
you know,
druid?
various, just
How about a gnome cookie?
artistic tattoos. We have animal designs we can do. A few kingdom insignias that we could do for you if you wanted.
Do
Things
you,
like that.
do you have like druid specific? Druid.
Druids, we got animals and we can do
Animals?
plants and flowers and
Can I have a
Like
small
that?
mouse for my deceased
I
mouse?
can do Kermit the
a
Frog.
small mouse. Yeah, we can do mice. Yeah, sure.
Aw.
Well, I'm gonna
How
do
about a
Kermit
mouse
the
eating a
Frog.
gnome cookie? Since you're so good at making gnome
What
cookies.
what are you looking for in a mouse? Simple, like a sort of minimal design,
Just very small black and white.
realistic.
Just no.
Now I
just,
kind of
like,
want to make
simple.
like cookies for our
mouse
next
with
party
a
and
tail.
say they're gnome cookies.
All right, so sort of minimalist design
Yeah.
and nothing else. So it just takes out quick. Well, let me take a few minutes and sketch something down. See if you like it. We'll get back to you if you don't mind.
Oh.
Are you gonna make her roll for pain tolerance?
I might. There might be rolls.
I mean,
involved.
she's been in battle.
Yeah, she's been skewered.
Still.
I mean, it's something that we have to think about because we've never been stabbed, but once you've been stabbed, it's not as big of a deal to get.
Well, only one of us here has gotten tattoos before. Do you feel that it is?
Have you gotten stabbed? Is there a comparison?
What comparison could you give us?
Well, I have 6 tattoos,
Alright.
so
How about this? And then imagine a better version of that.
That's beautiful. Will you please put it? Where should I put it?
Tramp stamp, tramp stamp.
I'd
My
say
impulse control
well,
is so low.
you probably want it where you can see it, so like maybe on your wrist.
Yeah, I'll put a tiny mouse on my wrist
Alright.
to remind me to not sacrifice any more pets.
On your wrist. Okay, we can do that. We don't have a slot right now. If you come back in, I don't know why he's looking at his watch, which doesn't exist. He writes his schedule on an armband, like a quarterback. He's just got all his notes there.
Damn, calling people out.
Come back in like an hour or two, and we'll have time. We'll have the print ready to go. You said right wrist, left wrist?
Right wrist.
Right. And your name?
Moose.
Okay. And we do need a down payment just to make sure you don't bail on us when we're preparing this. So
Oh
it'll
yeah.
be 10 gold now, and then the remaining 60 later.
I can pay that. Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. Awesome. See you in 2 hours
Alright.
on the nose. Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks. I'm so excited for my tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
It's really meaningful to me.
Torvald's tattoos.
Torvald's tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been stabbed before, but I have been stung by a bee in the palm of my hand.
Was the tattoo worse or better than the bee sting?
That's tough.
Oh gosh, bee stings are bad.
Not as bad as
I
getting
mean-
stabbed.
I've been stabbed.
You have a lot of nerve endings in the palm.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
feel
that
it more there.
that hurt like hell.
The further away you get from the palm, the easier it'll be.
Honestly, like the tattoo back here, that was the most painful one I had. But the other ones, I'd rather have a tattoo than get stung by a bee. It's a lot less painful.
Is it like the same like? Is
And
it
besides, you've all been actually stabbed. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
no big
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
and some of us have even died.
Alright, so you've got a couple, you two, having her dragging you along behind her. now have a couple hours to kill.
Hmm.
You looking for anything specific?
No, you said there were street performers. I'm gonna watch them.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds. There's people juggling. There's a couple of like people fire breathing.
Damn, this is a damn carnival.
Very, very lively city. It's definitely a party city.
Yeah,
It's
just
a
watch.
damn
Just
carnival.
watch.
So
Just
there's a
keeping
few
an eye
people
on
who are
Muse is a
selling
full-time
a
job.
few street vendors who are selling pick-me-ups, things like that. The you know,
Fucking
some
carnies everywhere.
snake oil salesmen, stuff like that. And like I said, there are those on every block, but there's a good number more of regular, what you might consider regular vendors selling just like trinkets of the city. Get your mug, it's got the insignia of Atlantis on it. Oh, Carmen Gallica, it lights up. Stuff like that. And regular vendors selling food and things like that. So there's a very bustling city, very tightly crammed. You can tell that it's probably not easy to get any kind of actual residence here because there's just so many people. It's crammed full. Not a lot
Bunch of
people stay around.
carnies.
Bunch of drifters. Yeah, I'm just watching Muse, keeping an eye on her. I'm not interested in anything really.
Okay.
I can't
Just
afford
wandering
anything
around,
now
looking
because
at all the
somebody
shiny
decided to
things.
spend 92 gold on food. When we have an unlimited supply.
Zero.
You lose your impulse in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Because we have it stocked with whatever you want.
I will
It
go
will
there
instantly
next.
be made.
Mm-hmm.
If you can think of it.
Yeah, I mean, he happens to run past you guys, see you, because you're pretty conspicuous being on a leash and all.
Yeah.
And you being a very large barbarian. I mean, even for a human size, pretty big build. So yeah, I mean, you guys, and you could eventually catch up as well, just because it's easier that way.
And I have a sending stone.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, where did you guys go?
Are you still looking for a haberdashery?
No, I think I'm gonna just stick with the top hat for now.
Okay.
I haven't thought of a new hat for my gimmick.
Could always have one designed.
I know, but I haven't thought about it.
The pompadour.
Nah.
A sombrero.
The fez.
That's cool.
I mean, you don't have hair, but you could get a pompadour hat.
I know, I'm just like the pompadour. I don't get that hairstyle. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at the carnies. What are you guys doing?
Walking my dog.
Yeah, I'm
Damn.
just
Well,
killing
just
that.
yesterday she was actually a dog.
Speaking of our dog, do you see this?
Oh,
What is it? A
It's the
bill?
damn bill.
I take it and I eat it. They call me a dog.
Make a Constitution saving throw. This is not tissue paper. This is thick parchment.
We got a 14, but let me
Okay.
see what my constitution is. It's +1, so 15.
Okay, you do actually manage to swallow it, but yeah, okay.
well,
She's looking at it and then she crumples up. Oh,
And then we continue on our way, right?
I guess that means we don't have to pay it now.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there staring.
Oh, she's getting it.
reference, you did already pay.
Oh,
I know, but
Yeah.
she didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so she's getting
Do you
a
know
tattoo
where
later.
that the bill came from?
No.
You don't.
The hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Alright. Is
Do you
it
know what you have access to?
an unlimited kitchen?
Yes.
Why did we stay in a hotel when we could have stayed in an unlimited kitchen?
Because it would have looked suspicious to just have a mansion pop out of nowhere.
That makes sense. Alright. In the future, I will go into the unlimited kitchen in our mansion.
Cool.
Alright.
I mean, yes, we are filthy rich,
Yeah.
but
We can be
to
physically.
remain filthy rich, we don't spend all of our money.
We oppress the peasants.
We oppress the peasants.
How are we gonna oppress the peasants next?
I don't know, but you're becoming a peasant soon.
She's getting a tattoo later.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Mhm.
It's very exciting. I already have one. Once you get one, you gotta get a million.
I'll believe you.
She's
I
not
don't-
lying.
I don't know how well tattoos would work on my scales.
She's
but-
gonna get a whole sleeve of all the animals she's killed.
You should get a new pet mouse.
I should get a new pet mouse. Can we go to the pet store?
I don't know. I don't trust
Just
any
look
of
around on the
attorneys,
You
streets.
can
But
find a pet store.
Can we find a pet store?
You can certainly try and make a wisdom roll.
Okay. And how many hours do we have left?
You probably have an hour left to go back to the tattoo parlor.
I got an 18.
In this type
18.
of
Yeah, you
society,
find
I don't
there's-
think mice are.
you ask around a
pets.
little bit, all of you, and you do manage to find what seems to be a fairly reputable, if not fancifully exotic, pet shop.
Oh boy.
I go into the pet shop and I look around because I'm not set on just a mouse.
There are serpents, there are large insectoids, well, varying sizes of insectoids, birds, lizards, some sort of regular cats and dogs and things of that nature, some big cats,
I am drawn to the serpent.
one dire wolf in the corner
Direwolf.
who seems to be watching guard over the shop.
Oh, so he's not production.
Doesn't seem to be.
I'm drawn to the serpents.
Okay.
I go over there. Are there? Well, they're less trainable, but still cool.
Mm-hmm.
What's train? Are there? Well, I could train my animal to do some things, so I should probably pick a rat, right?
I'm not
Killed your last
100%
one.
sure you're going to be able to find a rat as a pet in this society.
Maybe
They're generally considered nuisances.
nuisances. Well, how about are there?
You know
any,
that
What else do
firsthand,
you
don't
feed
you?
the serpents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any other dogs?
There are a couple dogs of varying breeds. Some that look like they might be shepherding dogs with some thicker fur. A few that look to be sort of like hunting dogs, very short hair breeds that look a little bit meaner. A few things, and a couple different variations of very fancifully dressed and haircut dogs
Oh,
that look to be mostly for decoration, things like that.
well, we
Like a
are
poodle?
going on adventures, so I pick a hunting-looking dog, and I ask,
Okay, there are a couple of those. There is one. Hang on, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, they have one. Just not the dire wolf that sits in the corner, but they do have a wolf. They have a few other what look to be like kind of wolfhounds. Clearly not wolves and more domesticated, but of a similar shape and stature. Sort of like a German Shepherd kind of deal.
I use speak with animals,
Okay.
and I speak to the direwolves, and I say, I am an adventurer. Would any of you, do any of you have an adventuring spirit? Would any of you like to come with me?
They all swarm you.
Are you just speaking to the room at large?
Yes.
I mean, all of them say that just end up going up. Yes, pick me, pick me. Well, most of the mammals at least. Some of the birds and things and get in on it. Some of the lizards and snakes are more reserved. The big dogs are mostly just still kind of looking at you. A few of them start saying things like, "What do you mean by adventure?"
So, we are going on an adventure to overthrow a kingdom by finding some different keys.
Wait, she's speaking in dog though,
She
right?
is speaking in animal tongues.
Okay.
But if someone nearby knows animal tongues,
But
you already started going.
Wouldn't that be a damn shame? No, please continue.
Me and you, man. Me and you.
I'm looking for a companion. I won't be able to bring you on all of our adventures because I will want to keep you safe, but I'd like to take you on battles and etc. I can feed you lots of meat. I'm just looking for a friend.
And there's a couple that go like, food? Food? Okay, there is, we'll say for the sake of ease, there is one tiny pug
A pug?
that is not actually barking very loudly, just kind of looking at you and going, yes, please, adventure, excitement. And then
You've got
there's
a great attitude,
a
bud.
sort of border collie looking dog that is similarly just sort of staring at you silently, kind of expectantly, and then the wolf is also sort of pawing and nibbling at the edge of the cage, sort of testing it.
Okay.
Everybody else seems to have lost their attention after the speech.
Alright, well, unfortunately, Pug and Border Collie, as much as I want to bring you with me, our adventures are dangerous enough that I feel like I must pick the wolf, because he can take care of himself the best. Wolf, what's your name?
Oh boy.
I mean, honestly, how large are border collies again?
Not very.
Border collies are the
Collies
smaller
are-
one.
Collies are
40,
medium
50
sized.
pounds.
But aren't border collies the smaller version of collies?
Probably. I guess I shouldn't have specified border collie. I
Okay.
should have just said collie.
Okay.
Medium-sized,
Yeah.
sort of herding or pointer dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got small,
Again,
medium,
the
and large.
size of dog that still thinks it's a lap dog, but it's a little bit too big to actually be a lap dog.
Yes, exactly. The wolf has a name that I will tell you any minute now,
Okay, how
and it
much
will
is
Wait.
definitely know.
Boy wolf or girl wolf?
Yeah. That's another question.
Oh, where did I put the damn dice? Female.
Okay.
Yep. Any minute now.
I
It's
asked,
just like there's.
out of
I don't
respect,
even know where to.
Wolf, may I ride your back at some point, or would you prefer I not? I am very small.
We can see.
Okay, alright.
Can't even begin to think of what a female wolf would sound like. I'm just gonna not bother. We can see.
Alright. Well, I'm excited. I pay for the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
How much was it?
So you like the wolf then?
I do.
Yes, one of our finest specimens. Not quite like my lovely Brutus here, which then she points to the dire wolf, and he's just kind of watching you intently.
He speaks beast.
Like,
And those were
He may have heard everything you said.
Hey Brutus. You know, beasts, we got each other's backs.
He doesn't growl, but you see, like twitching, like they're almost gonna bare their fangs.
Hey Brutus.
The wolf's name that you were talking to is Celica.
Celica, what a beautiful name.
Yes, it was very hard to obtain peacefully. You wouldn't believe the stories that those fur traders told me.
Oh, what kind of stories?
Apparently a man lost a leg to this one.
Oh, wonderful.
You needn't worry though, we've got collars on them.
Oh,
We can
what
keep
kind
them
of
if you like.
collars? Like collars that'll shock her?
Yes.
No,
It
take it
keeps
off
them
immediately.
Well, heavens, no, they might attack me.
Oh, well,
I mean, once it's in your possession, it's your pet to do as you will, but not risking your life in them and here. Oh, goodness. No.
how much does it cost to buy her and take her collar off?
Well, if you'd like to have any accessories, we could certainly look at those. The basic price for the adoption of these pets ranges a little bit. This being one of our rare specimens, I would say 150 gold would be a fair starting price.
Okay, I can pay.
And again, if you would like any, a spare collar, if you'd like, we have name tags that we could personalize if you like.
Personalized name tags. I still have
And of
some
course,
time
chain link leashes if you like, if you prefer something
Yeah.
a little bit stronger than rope.
I
Are
speak to
are either of
Celica.
any of you in here?
I am.
Yeah,
Apparently
well,
we're all.
Are you guys
just
like
kinda
considering buying any of the leashes for her?
none of them would work. They would
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
True.
I kind of just I tug on your leash, don't get too overexcited now. Just
Mhm.
I speak to Celica and I say, hey, would you like a collar or do you prefer to roam free?
I would very much like to not have a collar anymore.
Alright, that sounds good. We won't put a name tag on you. And then I'm like, no accessories. It sounds good.
Alright, well, That's your decision, dearie. That'll be 150 gold.
I give them 150 gold.
Excellent. And of course, if you have anybody else looking for a new pet or an exotic addition to their menagerie, feel free to just drop on in, if you would, please.
Alright. And then we just leave. And I immediately take Celica's collar off, which may not be the best decision. She might
Okay.
I wouldn't mind having Brutus.
And she immediately bolts.
Yeah, she immediately bolts.
She doesn't bolt, but you can tell she's definitely looking around and not paying much attention to you specifically.
Can you give her a hug or something?
The enormous amount of people is still a little intimidating and
You want a treat?
makes it
You want a
very,
treat?
very obvious that she is going to have a hard time escaping,
Yeah.
even if she wanted to.
Do I have
Who
any
wants a
time-
flank steak? Who wants a flank steak?
Do I have time left on Speak to Animals?
How long
It's a
does it
wolf,
last?
right? Not
10
like
minutes.
any of those.
You have a couple minutes left.
Yeah.
It wasn't that
Who
funny.
wants a
It
flank
wasn't that long of a transaction, so.
I say, Celica, when we get back, I can take a short rest and speak with you again, but I'm going to run out of time. I'd appreciate it if you would come with me and I can get you some food and then later we can get to know each other. Of course, you're free to go anytime you want, but I'm sure you will find our adventures very invigorating and good.
Go ahead and make a persuasion roll.
Okay.
Because she could have just said that just to get out of the pet shop.
Yeah, it's true. I got a 13, but let me check my persuasion. It's plus charisma, so it's plus 0.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
She doesn't say anything in response, but sort of silently nods and is attentively watching all of you now.
Okay. And
I
then
go to pet.
No!
Can't pet?
You can't pet. You have to ask Celica if you can pet.
How can I ask her? I don't speak her language.
Do I have any more minutes left?
I mean, yeah, that took a couple moments. You have a little bit of time left.
I say, my friend here wants to know if he can pet you.
I don't trust the scaly ones.
Racist dog.
Racist dog.
Can I pet her?
All of my friends.
Snakes and lizards creep me out.
She says not yet, sir.
What about me?
I just kind of like turn away and twitch my tail and just like, no.
I mean, you don't know what happened.
She just said,
She just said she didn't want you to pet her.
Yeah, and the other two are also asking, would that be okay if they petted you? If not,
Well,
it's
I don't want to pet her. I just want to let her sniff my hand.
I think that's fine. You can do that.
Not too much.
Not too much.
Yeah.
They say you can pet her, but within reason. But I'm sorry, Rogar. If you would hold off, she doesn't trust you yet.
I don't know what I did. Alright.
It's because you're male, dude.
You're not even there.
Yeah, you're not
I
even there.
know.
Or it's because he's a giant dragon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold out my hand so she can smell it.
Okay. The wolf sort of sniffs at it a little bit and doesn't move in under your hand or anything, but acknowledges you.
That's all. Don't want to overwhelm her.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Right, and with that, the spell runs out.
okay. Is there still time to get my tattoo?
Yeah.
I get it.
Do you have any money
It's
left?
done. I do.
Yeah, you go back. They go ahead and sit you
Onward,
down at the
Druid.
table.
Hiya!
Now, just to make sure, you're sure you want this design?
Yes.
We showed you.
Yes.
We finalized and everything.
Yeah.
And that's good to go.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get to it.
Alright.
If you guys will just wait here in the front, we'll be done with her in a few minutes, hopefully. Shouldn't take us too long. And we'll have her out good as new.
Good as new.
Tattoo artist joke. Coming back.
Get in the van.
Her organs are very small, not worth harvesting.
Go ahead and make a constitution
I'm
save.
getting drunk.
See how well you take the tattoo.
I got a 10 plus 1.
Are you getting your
11.
your
Yeah,
pirate
11.
tattoo covered
Nah,
up?
she's
I'm
doing
getting
this.
the service. I'm happy with my pirate tattoo.
Alright, it goes up without a hitch. It's unpainful, but not so much that you squirm or mess up the tattoo anyway.
Okay.
So you have a nice, neat sort of minimalist tattoo of the sort of teardrop shaped mouse with a nice tail and the whiskers and everything, right there on your wrist.
Alright, sounds good. Well, I am happy.
So
with
right
it.
now we've only got the lines. We could fill it in if you want. It's a little bit extra, but we could fill it in with a color if you wanted, like a gray or any other specific color, brown, black.
Oh, just black.
Just black?
Yeah.
That won't, because the ink is black, so it won't really. Some of the stuff like the whiskers and the eyes will get lost.
Ah, that's okay. So it's just a stamp. Just black.
All right, so you prefer it filled in black then?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can do that. It'll take a little bit longer, but we'll get it in there.
All right.
Just fills it in. All right. There you go.
And how much did it cost? 100 gold?
We already gave the 10 down.
Mm-hmm.
There was the 60 base, and then we did a fill in, so it'll be 75.
75?
Or
Alright.
85 total.
How much is 85 gold and platinum?
8.5.
8.5. I give him 10 platinum and I tell him to keep the change.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hopefully, if you have any other tattoo needs, feel free to remember Torvald's tattoos.
Oh, well, I do have a magical tattoo that I haven't been able to figure out. Do you have any idea why I have this occasionally glowing black wrist tattoo?
Tattoo?
Nobody else can see it.
Nobody else can see it? Can you see it?
I don't really do magic stuff, sorry.
Oh, so you haven't heard of...
Have I ever done detect magic on it?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Well, I'm not there at the moment. But.
I give up for now. I've asked... what
Sorry, you're gonna have to see a specialist? I don't know, man. I just draw stuff.
So Katie, magic is kind of not a big thing in this area we're in.
Oh, so I should stop pointing out weird magic things. Okay.
There are people who have it, but large displays of magic, of actual magical power, are usually sort of taboo.
Okay.
So nothing weird about the speaking to animals per se. Low level spell, and the shopkeeper may have been able to do it herself. Other things like that, like some of the street some of the street performers are doing like cantrips like control fire or gust, stuff like that. Some basic stuff. But yes, using actual higher level spells is probably going to get noticed and attention in a negative way.
Okay. In
Yeah,
that case-
they're used to parlor trick magic.
Not changing.
They're
the
used
for-
to magic where you go like
Mm-hmm.
2.
Yeah, magic in the Empire is more of a controlled system of learning. Like it'd be hard to learn magic on one's own as a strictly wizard, and people with magical abilities are usually pulled into a tightly controlled system, essentially, to keep track of people, to keep it under a more hierarchical control.
Pretty much
and,
we wouldn't be able
level
to
of
thrive.
oversight.
Well,
Keep
I'm
you
good
enslaved
with
to the
magic.
man.
What he said.
They enslave the man? What
No,
are
no.
other people doing?
Everybody else is normally like a warrior or something.
No, but what are you guys doing with your day? Because I've done a lot of things
Well, I
today.
mean,
and
I was
don't
looking
wanna
at,
monopolize the time.
I'm chilling.
I was watching the carnies, but then I got dragged
Was.
into to the pet shop.
Mm-hmm.
I failed at gambling.
You feel like
I lost 13 gold.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse. That's why I cut my losses early.
Are we done? Or are we
Yeah.
gonna go back to the carnies?
I'm done. We're just waiting for Ren to show up.
I will say, if you wanted to, you could have gotten a long rest.
That's
in
what I
at
was
this point.
planning on doing.
And so at this point, it'd be evening. You probably have all of your spells back again, having spent the day just resting.
Okay. Is Rogar there now?
Yeah, he is. Here you go.
Do you want to talk to Ren?
This is Rogar. How may I help you?
Is your magical mansion thing considered a different plane of existence?
Technically, yes. It's a pocket dimension.
Okay, so I can plane shift there, right?
Should be able to.
Okay. Let me know when you set it up tonight so I can come.
Okay. It's up.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and plane shift there.
Okay.
I go into my mansion and I'm just like,
It's probably a good thing you do so about now, because you can see searching parties coming down from the hills right about now. People on horseback.
Yeah.
At this point, carrying torches in the night, trying to see if there's any trail or sign of the large beast, the large winged beast that had flown away from the city in
Mhm.
retreat. But you do cast plane shift, and you do manage to go straight into the parlor, the foyer of the magnificent mansion.
Whew!
Hey,
This has been some day.
sounds like it. Tell us all
He's-
about it.
Not by you guys.
Oh.
And the devices don't work anymore.
I was just saying that out loud.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that you couldn't hear him.
I'm the only one in the mansion currently.
So
Hey,
can we go
Rogar.
to the mansion?
You're a dumbass.
Oh wait, you made the mansion? You guys?
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were out in the middle of the street still,
Oh, well.
because it sounded like you had still been looking at the street performers,
Oh,
and that
okay.
she had just finished getting her tattoo.
Well, it was still up because of the last 24 hours.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. It was just
Yeah.
still up in the room that you guys had previously rented.
Oh, no,
Okay.
then I'm not there.
Oh, where is everyone? No, well, I'm gonna go eat.
Alright, he just sits in the dining hall and
Aw.
starts eating in the mansion.
I walk into
You
the
guys hear no
mansion.
response.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah, remember.
You're still standing outside, having just left the tattoo parlor.
Okay.
Alright, guys, what do you want to do now? Do we want to go watch the carnies? Do we want to go back home?
I'd like to go back home and get something to eat. From the mansion.
Okay. What else?
That's fine with me.
Alright. What about the wolf?
She's coming with us.
Alright.
She's probably hungry too.
Yeah.
Probably. Alright, let's go.
How old is
Wait,
the
shit.
wolf?
And we don't know.
Does the hotel accept animals?
Yes, because Muse was a dog when we got there.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh shit, you're gonna have to turn back into a dog, aren't you?
Why?
Because as far as they know, you're a dog.
Sure, I'll do that.
They might charge for extra guests.
Well, for what it's worth, she already left, not a dog.
Yeah.
Look, they don't care who's going in and out of the rooms. They just care when you're checking in and out.
And
Oh.
if there's a pet.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We already paid for the pet.
Yeah.
You will have to pay for a second night.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, we head back. And we go into the mansion and we say hi to Ren.
Hey guys, home.
Hey, dumbass.
Hey, look,
Hey.
Muse, all the free food you want.
I go and I start eating some free food and I also get a bowl of meat for Celica.
Celica just doesn't really. She sort of walks back and forth between threshold a couple times, trying to figure out what's going on.
Like she can't get in.
No,
No,
she
no.
just doesn't understand this
Like-
magic shit.
Like a magical door that just leads to a completely separate area.
It's bigger on the
Like-
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a TARDIS moment.
So can I bring the bowl of meat outside?
Oh, she comes
No.
back inside, but she just does a couple circles before coming fully inside that door.
You would not be able to take the meat outside.
Okay.
No.
I'll give her the meat.
Okay, she sniffs it, paws at it a little bit, and then starts eating it normally.
Yeah.
How old is she? Like, how big a wolf?
Full adult-sized wolf,
Okay.
bigger than Muse.
Big enough to ride.
I mean, it's probably. I'm trying to think of who the second smallest person in the party is. It would be one of you two.
Me?
I think you'd probably be taller but thinner. Yes, you, right?
Okay.
So probably about your size, on its haunches.
Who's the oldest?
Wait, I thought she was a gnome.
Yeah,
She
Yeah.
is a gnome.
Oh, second smallest.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
It clearly dwarfs her.
Yes.
No pun intended.
Our dwarf isn't here anymore.
Who's the oldest out of all of us?
Well, I mean, I'm like 110.
5 years.
Well, human years.
Yeah, by years or maturity.
Both, I guess.
Maturity? Who fucking knows?
Mhm.
It just definitely isn't Red.
Or Muse.
Yep.
Mhm. I mean, he still has to say it to his parents sometimes.
Yeah.
Aw.
Damn. Roasted.
Run some to mommy.
Hey, I get free food there.
I can get free food here.
Well, now we do.
It's like my mansion just doesn't exist to you.
Well, no, it's just we only got the mansion recently. We had to pay for food before you got the mansion.
Sounds like you don't appreciate the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
I love the mansion.
I
Does
like
it
the
have
mansion except for my room.
forget. Is it all?
It's the
It's
porn
all
library.
porn, yeah.
Well, you will
Just
never,
like your
you'll
room at
never be
home.
bored.
Look,
And
I
some
hate
of
you
those
both.
magazines don't open up.
They don't. Just sticky on the side.
Hey, one person got the joke.
I just want to say it on camera.
look. I asked your mom. It was what your room looked like.
Sure, you didn't ask his sister.
I don't know.
We can get you a classier room.
Nope.
We'll buy you a chandelier.
Nope.
And
Wait, buy?
we'll create a chandelier. Is there any way to make his room have a chandelier?
Do you really want me to do that?
Do you want a
Because-
It
chandelier?
might fall on him. I wouldn't
I
trust
want
it.
a library that's not full of that smut.
Can we give him at least 50% not smut?
20.
20% not smut. Going once.
Fine.
Can
Alright.
the 20%
And a
be
nice
Dr. Seuss
portion,
books?
a nice portion somewhere else in the mansion. A nice portion of your porn collection changes to literature on arcane circles, magical spell creation, theory, and other such
Oh, no.
intellectual.
They are all mixed. Everything is mixed. There is no
Okay.
order. He has to search for them.
I don't make the rules.
Also, none of them have titles.
How many of the non-smut ones are
And they're
like
all the
children's
same
stories?
color.
0. They're all encyclopedias.
Is there a
I
room?
actually don't mind that.
Good luck finding them.
Can this
Smut.
can this place create a dog bed for Celica?
Smut.
Where do you want it?
By the hearth.
Boof.
Boof.
Okay, there's a nice, cozy, pillowy sort of dog bed there. I
It
guess.
has all the amenities. It's got a little table. It's got like silver dish.
Oh, wonderful.
Does it have a bone?
Does have a bone.
Is her name on the dish?
I don't know her name.
Celica.
Okay, yeah. As it says that. It's down there.
At this point, she's still eating off the floor in the dining hall, but it's
Yeah.
now there.
All right, she'll find it. I trust her. She seems smart.
I'm surprised you didn't put it in the garden room.
Well, I mean, I want her to have her space.
I can make her own room.
Well, I can't talk to her anymore, but dogs usually like being in the middle by the hearth, so that's where I put it.
Or cuddled up with
Yeah,
their human?
but she doesn't know her humanoid gnome yet, so I have to give her time.
Well, I will make this dog bed here, and if I need to upgrade it later, just tell me.
Okay.
Okay. So what are you guys doing after you eat? Made some changes to the mansion. Have a nice dog bed there. Anything else?
I think that's it for today, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of late. Can't really go to the new place yet. We need to charter a ferry, I guess, tomorrow. What time does the ferry leave tomorrow? Anybody know?
You wouldn't know the specific schedule, but you were down there and you know that it happens a couple times a day. There's a ferry that goes in there. It takes a couple hours. Usually the last one out doesn't make a return trip.
Should we go in the morning or in the afternoon or in the evening?
Probably the morning.
Let's go in the morning.
All right. Well, since it's only it's only the afternoon, I guess I'll be back. And I leave to go and find the schedule. To be able to
Well,
see.
it's pretty late in the evening at this point.
Ah, damn it. All right. Well,
But you could still go find a schedule.
yeah. I'm gonna go find the schedule. I'll be
Okay.
back. And I disappear.
Why don't
So-
you just go ask the concierge?
Does anyone have a disguise kit?
No.
I'm not
but
there,
can
but I
turn
do.
into animals.
I'll ask Rogar when he comes back, but those guards saw me, so I can't go out.
You just
Like
polymorph into a
this.
human.
Or gnome.
Well, humans aren't beasts.
No.
No,
Oh.
yeah.
Humanoid creatures are
Yeah.
not beasts.
Yeah.
Humanoid is a separate class.
Yeah, that's what I
Could
thought.
just become a bird again.
Well,
for.
That's true, but then I'd have to polymorph every single time, and
I can offer you my mini hat, and I like literally take out my one that I use for my base. It's like
Invisibility.
this big.
Mm-hmm.
what is it?
It's
It's
a
a top
very
hat for my
tiny
base.
top hat meant to sit atop the end of a base.
Do you have a disguise kit?
It's mostly paint, because it's meant to cover my scales.
Mhm.
But I mean, I got one.
Does it have a fake mustache?
A mustache.
Because no one should ever have to justify a fake mustache.
Well, I mean, the problem is, I'm a dragonborn. We don't exactly have hair. No
Okay.
reason to have a mustache.
Just check your disguise kit. Does the disguise kit have a fake mustache?
His disguise kit would include accessories that could pass as fake hair. It's meant to sort of be a wig if
Yeah.
you needed to, but it could, the parts in there could be used to deftly apply fake hair to your face
Okay.
if need be.
Okay, so I'm gonna give myself a bit more of a. Well, is there like only paints or is there makeup as well?
I mean, paints and makeups.
Okay.
It's not actually paint.
So my complexion is pale, right? So I'm gonna give myself a darker complexion, give myself facial hair.
Painted on facial hair. I hope
No,
it's-
not paint.
Yes,
on facial
darling,
hair.
let me work your face.
I'll get a tan, grow a beard, and then shave it off.
Tone it, tan it.
What's my hair?
I don't know. It's your
I
hair,
don't
dude.
recall. I believe
It
it was
was at the
something
top of that
akin to a
page.
platinum blonde, but I can't remember.
No, it's black hair, but I just didn't remember what style it was. But I mean,
Pompadour.
it's been months and I haven't gotten it cut, so I assume it's longer. So I'm
Probably
gonna
long,
cut it.
maybe into some kind of ponytail.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut
Man
it.
bun.
Okay. You're
Buzz
cutting the
cut.
hair.
Buzz cut.
Are you trying for a specific style?
Pompadour.
Are you getting somebody else to help you?
Yes.
I'm no stylist. But I can make you look something different.
You make it look
Um,
different. I look good.
You.
Oh.
I'd say who has the best.
Well,
hair?
you're an orphan,
Damn.
I'm not an orphan.
Jesus.
and you're a barbarian.
I'm a mountain woman. I don't care what my hair
You do
looks
realize she's smart, right? She's just because she's a barbarian doesn't mean she's a dumbass.
No, I didn't mean that, but
like. But I'm not very charismatic. I don't have. a
yes.
sense of style.
Well, I'm full of charisma, but I just don't work with hair.
Yes, you don't have hair, so
It would be hilarious though if you were all scaly and then just have like a proof of Elvis hair.
What would
You could give
haircut-
yourself a
I know I could give myself.
What would haircutting
Uh,
fall under?
like
pick?
I don't know how to describe hair.
It would probably be its own skill, really.
That's the problem I have.
But you
every
could
time
probably
I go
make
to
do
the
with a dexterity
hairstylist.
check.
I have good dexterity.
Look, I can make you look different. Shave it, but I'm not good with styles of hair.
He's actually looking up hairstyles.
Oh boy.
He's looking through his porn mags with different hair. But just for the hairstyles.
Just do
A
the
hand
Thor.
over the
Just
bottom
get it.
of the page.
Just get it trimmed.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna do the Thor.
The Thor?
Yeah, actually, that's kind of what I was
New
going
Thor.
for.
The
Thor-
Thor-
No,
yeah.
like the new Thor. What do you like turned his
Okay,
hair?
so you mean you're getting a crew cut?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's easy.
Give him the high and tight.
Yep.
So I got a crew cut.
You doing it?
In the
Yeah.
morning.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh
We'll say it's a sleight of hand.
Oh God.
Did that help at all?
no. Is Celica interested at all?
She's definitely watching you guys and making a big commotion.
It does help. So, what is my dice? You said sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. That would be 12.
12.
Okay.
That's doable. It's not the worst haircut you've ever seen. It won't get you any funny looks.
Okay.
Mhm.
And so in the morning I kind of
Definitely very different.
do the makeup, make myself look darker.
You're gonna okay.
You're gonna apply the makeup.
Okay.
Well, okay, fine. Other people help me too.
Wonderful
Is that how
dog.
you're gonna ask?
Can I please get some help here?
I think Rogar's your best shot.
Yeah, you guys are going to take a rest. You're doing it before or
Okay.
after you go to sleep.
After.
Okay, so you guys go ahead and take a long rest. Get all your spells back.
Look, I'm the only one that works with these kits.
You're the only one.
Yeah. Do
Oh,
you work
that's
with this
true.
guy's kits?
I don't. I
Do
just-
you work with this guy's kits?
Nope.
Do you?
No.
Exactly. And I doubt the
But-
dog does.
Mm-hmm.
Wolf.
Well,
Canine.
well, this is why she won't let you pet her.
She's interacted with me less than one time.
That's true.
I will say that there's a bit of a funny smell, not from the food room, but from the end of the hallway.
Oh
Is it outside a certain bedroom?
No, it's not outside any specific bedroom. It's just in a corner. It's as far away as it could be from anything useful.
Mm.
But still, nobody let the dog out.
no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Who
I'm
let
sorry.
Who didn't let the dogs out? Who?
Can I tell the mansion to get rid of that? 'Cause it can change things.
Not. I mean, you can try.
Can the mansion get rid of that?
I mean,
Technically, no.
I mean, it'll go away when we disappear and no.
What it,
Strictly speaking, it cannot just make it disappear.
it will exist forever until the mansion closes and then it's expelled
Yeah, that's what I meant.
onto the floor of the actual hotel.
Oh.
I pick it up, clean the carpet, throw it out the hotel window.
You pick it up.
You don't bag it or anything?
I mean, with bags, with whatever
Okay.
I have available.
Well,
Okay.
They haven't invented plastic in this world, I don't
I
think.
mean,
I use his porn bags.
that's gonna.
Yes,
so
thank
one
you.
day, you get the porn mags, you pick it up.
You walk out.
People are about to tell you something as you leave the door, and the magazines disappear into nothingness, and you're left holding a pile of shit.
Really unhappy about it. Do we have a toilet in
You
the
see-
hotel room?
There is plumbing, yes.
I go with flush.
I've explained this like
See?
6 times.
These porn mags aren't good for shit. Literally.
Get better porn mags.
They're not mine.
And
Don't
then
see
I go
anybody else's
apologize
names?
for that.
They were a
Okay.
I
gift.
don't use my 10 minutes on that. I just. Sorry.
Oh,
I
my
hope she
cheeks
can tell
hurt.
through my body like.
She doesn't.
Ah.
I mean, she accepts the petting.
Oh, I wasn't petting.
I guess,
just
but-
saying sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. I give her a
I mean,
pat.
she doesn't really know what's happening
Okay.
or why you picked up her.
I'll explain that on our daily 10 minutes. That's too little to have. Alright. But in real life, I must go because I told him I would be here. And he's probably staying awake. Goodbye.
Alrighty.
See you later.
Well, it's the start of a new day. You guys are about to take the ferry. I guess do you want to call it there?
Yeah. Really?
I just.
Every time.
Did you check out the front door again?
Alright, well,
Want to call it there before you guys take a trip to Atlantis?
this was a very eventful session.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we didn't do anything.
We had a lot of laughs.
Somebody sidetracked everybody for a whole day. But hey, you got a tattoo and a dog, and you lost some money gambling out of it.
And Muse got to figure out what shit feels like.
But yeah, in the morning, he does my makeup
Go ahead and
and
make a disguise check. You are proficient in disguise kits, yes?
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You should have cross-dressed. Then nobody definitely would have recognized you.
You might have gotten some funny looks
Let's
then.
see. Let's go ahead and
But then-
say
No funnier than
that
normal.
for the purposes of this check.
But
you
then
can
it would have
add
been
your
too awkward, so
deception.
nobody would have said anything to him.
so deception proficiency and the roll.
Well, that would put proficiency at double. So. That'd be a 21.
21. Okay. You've never used this kit on other people before? Not really. Not for a long time, at least. Like, practiced a little bit, but not a lot. But you do manage to make him look different. It's a little bit hard to hide the pointy ears, but managed to, using the makeup, make his face look a little bit less just slender and pointy. And darken the skin a little bit to a slightly more natural human color.
Also,
he
it's
could
not
pro-
blue
with,
anymore.
some sort of headwear to cover the tips of the ears at least, you could probably pass him as human.
Okay.
Or at the very least, he probably won't be recognized.
Yeah. And that's kind of the big part. Facial hair.
Do you want facial hair?
How do I look compared to? Do I really need facial hair, or how? What do I look compared to what I normally do? Like,
You would probably be like, if the specific 2 guards didn't see you again, you probably wouldn't be recognized.
if they did see me again,
It'd be a coin toss. of
Okay.
sorts.
You want me to give you like a goatee or something?
yeah, goatee.
Alright,
Go
Or,
ahead and make
or what's the like? Is that a goatee? Like the mustache and little chin.
What Joe
beard?
had-
Yeah, a goatee is
Yeah.
the whole. Is,
Yeah. Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Goatee.
Well, I guess strictly speaking, a goatee can be considered to be just the bottom half.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what was.
On the technicality that the goatee is strictly a beard styling, and the combo of the mustache and goatee is the common version.
Okay.
But you want the combo,
Yes.
is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. We'll say you've already made the disguise check, so just go ahead and make another sleight of hand to try and get the hair placement.
Always gotta cause us trouble.
No.
if it's not one way, it's another.
Such a diva.
If it's not dying from zombies, it's teleporting guards to another plane.
Yeah, this passes. You said sleight of hand, so 26.
26. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, decently natural looking goatee.
Okay.
Mustache.
Mustache. Mustache. Mustache.
How does it feel to finally have facial hair?
Itchy.
Yeah, and now that Ren has become a real man, we'll go ahead and call it good night.
I'm a real boy.
He says with the very newly cropped hair and dark goatee. Alright, and next time we'll go ahead and take that trip to, well, assuming you guys actually make it, trip to Atlantis.
All right.
I don't know
You
if
should
we
keep
have
that
reviewers, I
disguise
think I
for as
forgot
long
to
as you
post.
can.
That's long.
That was a roller coaster.
Wild ride, guys.
Don't I make this adventure fun?
You
You
made it something.
Yeah. Hey, zombies.
Should have looked for a robe.
You should have done his makeup like a zombie.
No, we don't want that walking around the city. He might get attacked by the guards.
Mm-hmm.
Then it would have been fun to watch him freak out.
But yeah. Should have looked for a robe.
Mm.
Need to find one.
Anything special with the robe? Anything special about the robe?
Nope, just a robe. I complete the look.
Well, we didn't go anywhere near where I expected us to go, but that was interesting.
Just because we didn't go
I
anywhere.
had
Do we ever go where you expect us to go?
fucking grand descriptions of things you were going to see, and just all this. And you were like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna go attack some guards."
Well, to be
I
fair,
didn't
he did
attack
that
them.
last- He did that
They
last-
attacked me.
You did turn into a rat,
Yeah.
and then rolled very low.
I still